Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl vibing with Queen Bee. So guys, as you know, I'm trying to build this channel up, so most of the time this is where I will be for a while. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to put on the notification bell. Yes guys, so whenever I load up another video, you guys will be the first to be notified. All right, thank you for all who have already subscribed. I appreciate you. All right guys, so today's segment is going to be called what if it was you? Yes guys, let's talk about it. What if it was you? Now guys, we all know people business is nice and sweet and comfortable, but right? Yeah man, we love to hear other people's business, and especially if it's somebody that you don't like. Oh Lord Jesus, we want to hear everything about them, whether it's true or not. We just want to hear all the nasty, down low, anything that we feel is hidden in their closet. We want to hear it, and we rejoice, and we're glad, and we clap, and we cheer on the person who's bringing out the news, right? And we enjoy it so much. But guys, what if it was you? What if it was your business being thrown out there on social media? What if it was your family members that being thrown upon a screen? What if it was your job that was in jeopardy because someone called and tell a bag of lies on you and tried to mud up your name, and before you know it, you're out of a job? Guys, what if it was you? Now, what I want to talk about is the person that's being trolled, the person that's being talked about, and the person that's being lied on. The emotions that they feel, the anger that they feel, the shame, the embarrassment. I mean, all of what they are feeling at the time when they're going through that. What if it was you? What if the table turned and now all your business is being plastered all over social media? Whether it's a lie, whether it's the truth, whether it's made up story, but the bottom line, you are now becoming the victim. How would you feel? And I could tell you this, the same exact way the other person felt is exactly how I'm sure you may feel. And probably even worse, because maybe you're not even as strong as that other person to withstand all the harassment and people targeting you and calling up your name in all kind of different derogatory ways. Lies are being told. Your kids, your grandkids are being plastered all over social media. They may be even stronger than you and able to withstand that. Can you withstand that if it was you? If it was your turn, if it was your name being called up, if it was your family being plastered, would you be able to withstand that? And some of us who is on social media that's doing that, they don't have a heart. There's no way they could have a heart. And the persons and people who is cheering it on, do you have a heart? Do you sleep good at night knowing that you just destroyed somebody's life? You just embarrassed somebody. You just told, encouraged and cheered on people that's harassing and destroying other people's lives. How do you sleep at night? People, we all on social media, one way or another, has contributed to the many, many different persons on social media where their character, their brand, their name, and their family got destroyed because of who's doing it and also who's cheering it on. And people, only you within yourself can put a stop to it. You can't stop the other person next to you from doing it. You can't stop the platform holder from doing it. But you could take accountability for the parts that you are playing in destroying someone's life. And this is someone you don't even know. This is someone that have never done anything to you personally. This is someone that you are cheering on and helping to destroy that you have never ever met in your life. You're never encountered with them. They never bothered you. They never did anything to you. And yet you're out there helping to destroy that person. How do you feel about yourself? How pleasing is that in the sight of God? We all have our day coming where we all have to answer, whether in front of the courts, whether in front of the people, or whether in front of God. But we got to answer to everything that we do on this earth one day. One day. Because the Bible cannot lie. And you will stand judgment one day for any part that you played in a negative way in somebody's lives. You got to answer to that. So people, if you have to answer to anything that you do on this earth, why would you want to partake in someone else's sin that has nothing to do with you, no concern of yours? Why in the world would you want to build up that coal of fire upon your head by helping and assisting someone else in their wrongdoings? If you're going to be held accountable, wouldn't you want to be held accountable for something that directly impacted you? Don't you want to be held accountable for the things that you did because of the fact that the person came at you and did something to you, therefore you retaliated in a negative way, and now you have to be held accountable for it? Wouldn't you rather that? People, I'm not here to judge, because like I said, I'm also a part of the problem, right? And it comes a point where you try to elevate away from something. Am I perfect? No. Will I do it again? Maybe. But at least you got to try to make a conservative effort in trying to change your circumstances. Try to change your own behavior. Try to change how you operate on social media and even in society as a whole. You got to at least try. And that is where elevation comes from. That is where growth comes from. That is where maturity comes from. And if you find yourself every single day getting up and doing the same exact thing and having the same exact behavior and speaking the same exact things out of your mouth day after day after day after day, then there is no changes. There is no elevation. That is part of being stagnant. Stagnant. When you are stagnant, it means you're in one spot, one place, one dirty puddle of water for a very, very long time and you have not moved away from that. That is what stagnation is. And many of us are stagnant as of today. Look back in your life. Look back even yesterday, a month ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago. Are you doing the same exact thing that you were doing then? People, if the answer is yes, then yes, you are stagnant. Because every new day brings a new opportunity to do something bigger and better. Every single day that God gives you, that you woke up and you are still breathing and you are still on this earth, is another opportunity to do better. And if you're not finding yourself doing any better than you did yesterday, last year, 2 days ago, 5 days ago, a month ago, then you are stagnant. So guys, let's try to get it together. Let's try to each day we find something that we can improve on. Find ways about yourself that you could work on. Find ways about yourself that you could speak differently, look differently, sound differently. Don't be so stagnant in life that you have to regret one day of not achieving what you wanted to achieve because you were so busy tearing someone else down that your life itself fell apart. All right? So guys, that is my thought for today on stagnation. And the question is, what if it was you? All right? Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, morning, any part of this world you're in today. Vibing with Queen B is here. And please, guys, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. We're going to bring more thoughts to this platform. If you yourself have something that you've been thinking about and wondering about, type it in the comment section, and I will have a conversation about it. If you have a question for me or a question in life, period, and you're a little bit puzzled and you want to know a little bit more in depth, or someone just to vibe back and forth about it, put it in the comment section and I will address it. All right? Have a wonderful day, guys. Love you all for free.